Good morning, dear students. So as we have discussed in the last video, we are going to learn about the two assignments, that is write a C program to find addition of two matrices A and B of the same size, and write a C program to find multiplication of two matrices A and B. Okay, so start with the first assignment, that is addition of two matrices. To perform addition of two matrices, first of all, I am going to write the header file, include stdio.h, as I am going to use printf and scanf. Then include conio.h, as I am going to use clear screen or getch. After defining the two header file, then we have void main. Inside the opening and closing brace of the void main, I am going to write the program. So as we know that we are adding two matrices, so I need two arrays. The two arrays are array A, which is of 25 rows and 25 columns, and we have to declare array B, which is also of the capacity 25 rows and 25 columns, and the data type is they are going to store integer type of data. I am going to declare one more array C, which is also capable of storing 25 rows and 25 columns, right? And to specify the size of the array, we need some variables, like we have m, n, and for the for loops and indexes I will be using I, j, right? Now after declaring the three arrays A, B, C and some variables m, n, I, j, I am going to clear the screen. So clear screen. After clear screen, I am telling the user to enter the order of the matrix. So printf, enter the order of both the matrix A and B and scan the entered value. Now the entered value will be taken into variable m and n. As we have already seen, if I want to perform addition, I need to have the array size to be same. So we have a common variable m and n for A and B. So here we are going to read the entered value into variable m and variable n. Now once I read the values, I'll say enter %d values of A matrix, that is m into n. Okay, enter m into n values of A matrix. Now if you see here, you will have an idea. Now output will be like enter the order of both the matrix A and B. If the user has entered 2 and 3, then I will say enter 6 values of A matrix. 6 values of A matrix. How 6 value is taken? We are assigning the value of 6 as m into n. Whatever be the value of m into n, that will be printed here as enter this many values of A and B. Suppose if the user has entered 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's see how to read them. Now to read it, I need a for loop. So the outer for loop, I am going to start with I is equal to 0 up to I is equal less than I is less than m. And for every iteration, I am incrementing I. And the inner for loop, we are going to take j is equal to 0, j less than n, and we are going to increment the value of j for every iteration. So let's see here how it works. So for I is equal to 0, I less than m, and for j is equal to 0, j less than n, I am performing scanning of the values and storing them in the array A of I comma j. Right. Now A of I comma j, how it will store? Let's see. So when initially when I is equal to 0, it will check with the value m. What is our m here? M is, we have taken here m as, the m will be 2, n will be 3. So m is considered as 2, n is equal to 3. So in the beginning I is equal to 0, is 0 less than 2, yes. So enter the loop. Inside the loop we have one more for loop where j is being checked. Is j less than n? Our n value is 3, yes. Is 0 less than 3, yes. Then enter the for loop, inner for loop. So now what is there inside the inner for loop? Inner for loop has a scanf function. So scanf is performed for a of I, j, the value is assigned. So what is the value of I? I is 0, j is 0, j is 0. So the first value will be assigned here. So what is the first value? The first value is a here. The user has entered as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how it will be stored in the array? It will be stored in the array as, it should be stored in the array as 1, 2 and 3, 4. Sorry, it is of 2 rows, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be stored in this fashion. Similarly for B also, it should be stored in the same fashion. That is 2 rows, 3 columns. Right. Now for A of 0, 0, the first value will be assigned. The first value is equal to 1. So 1 will be stored in this location. Now for the second value, when j is incremented, j becomes j plus 1, which is equal to 0 plus 1. So j is checked with 3. Is it less than 3? Yes, enter the loop. But during this time, I value is still equal to 0. So the next value, that is the next value that is going to be assigned is for a of 0, a of 1, the next value will be stored. What is the next value? The next value is 2. So 2 value will be stored here. So you can see here 2 has to be stored at, this is 0, 0, this is 0, 1, this is 0, 2. Right. Now for the next iteration, again the value of j is incremented. So now j becomes already it was 1. Now 1 plus j plus 1 is equal to, that is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Yes. So 2 is being checked. Is 2 less than 3? Yes. Now if it is true, then enter the loop. Now I is still equal to 0, whereas j has become 2. So a of 0, a of 2 is assigned the next value, that is 3. So which is going to be stored here. So 3 will be assigned here. Now the value of j is again incremented before starting of the next iteration. J will become from 2 to 3. Now is 3 less than 3 is being checked? No, it is not true. So it will come out of the loop. Now during this time, the value of I, which was equal to 0, will now get incremented and I will become I plus 1, which is equal to 0 plus 1. So it will be incremented as 1. Right. Now I is being checked. Is I less than m? What is our value of m? M is 2. Is 1 less than 2? Yes. If yes, then enter the inner for loop. So inner for loop, again we have here for j is equal to 0, j less than n, j. plus plus. That is, again j starts with 0. So it is again checking, is j less than 3? Yes. Then perform a of I comma j is equal to the new value. Now a of it will be 1 comma 0 will be assigned the next value. The next value here is 4. So it should be stored at 1 comma 0, right? So that is what is being done here. So at 1 0 the new value, that is 4, is being stored. Now again j value is incremented before repeating the loop. Now j becomes from 0 to 1. Is 1 less than 3? Yes. If it is less than 3, then perform, our I is still equal to 1. Then perform a of 1 comma 1 is equal to the new value, that is 5. So 5 will be stored at this location, that is 1 comma 1, right? Now before the iteration, j value again increments. Now j becomes from 1 plus 1, it will become 2. Is 2 less than 3? Yes. If yes, then enter the loop. I is still equal to 1, whereas our j has become 2. So a of 1 2 is assigned the new value, that is 6, right? So again before the next iteration, the value of j is incremented. So j becomes from 2 to 3. Is 3 less than 3? No. Then it will come out of the loop. Now I value will get incremented. Now I value was 1. So 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. Is 2 less than 2 is checked? No, it is not true. So it will also come out of the loop. So the first array, first matrix A value are being scanned and stored in array A. Similarly, we are going to scan the value of matrix B and store it in matrix P. Okay. Similarly, we are going to read matrix B value and store it in array B. Right. Once we have stored A and B values, now I am supposed to add the two matrices A and B. So how the addition is being performed? Let's see that if A is having the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and B is having the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then A of 0, 0 should be added with the B of 0, 0. That is, this value will be added with this. That is 1 plus 1 has to happen. And similarly, A of 0 comma 1, that is 2, will be added with B of 0 comma A of 0 comma 1 will be added with B of 0 comma 1, right? That is 2 value should be stored, added. Same way, the next two values, that is 1 comma 2 of A and 1 comma 2 of B should be added, and the next two values, that is 4 will be added, 5 will be added, 6 will be added. Now after adding this, where am I storing? After adding this, we have written here C is equal to C of I comma j is equal to A of I comma j plus B of I comma j. That is, the added value should be stored in a matrix called C. So C should contain the value of A of 0 comma 0 plus B of 0 comma 0. Just a minute, I will write it more clearly. So let's clean the, okay. C should contain value of a comma 0 comma 0 added with b of 0 comma 0 and a of 0 comma 1 to be added with b of 0 comma 1 and a of 0 comma 2 to be added with the b of 0 comma 2, right? And a of 1 comma 0 should be added with the b of 1 comma 0 and it should be stored here. That is, this will be C's 0 comma 0th row, this will be 0 comma 1th, this will be 0 comma 2 and this will be 1 comma 0 of the C array or C matrix. So it should contain 1 comma 1 plus b of 1 comma 1 to be stored in C of 1 comma 1. Then we have a of 1 comma 2 to be added with the b of 1 comma 2 and it should be stored in C of 1 comma 2. So my final array, that is C, will contain the value 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4, 5 plus 5, 6 plus 6, right? So what will be the final values? C will contain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. So this is how it has to be stored. So to do that I need two for loop. So outer for loop and inner for loop we have. So as we have seen, it starts with, outer for loop starts with I is equal to 0 and up to I less than m, and inner for loop starts with j is equal to 0 up to j less than n, right? So let's have a look here to clear the screen now. So for I is equal to 0, I less than m, I plus plus, and for j is equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. What am I performing? I am performing C of I comma j is equal to a of I comma j plus b of I comma j. So we are performing C is equal to C of, we are performing C of ij will be assigned to a of ij plus b of ij, right? For the first iteration, when I is equal to 0, I is checked with m, right? If 0 is less than, here our m is 2, 0 is less than 2, condition is checked, then it will enter the inner for loop. J is equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus is performed, right? So here when I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, C of 0 row 0 column will be assigned the value, that is a of ij plus b of ij. A of ij is now I is also 0, j is also 0. So it will perform a of 0 comma 0, b of 0 comma 0. Okay. Now the inner loop j will get incremented and j is being checked with n. N is here 3, right? So when j is incremented, it will be incremented from 0 to 1. Is 1 less than 3 is being checked? Yes. Then again it will perform. Now C of ij will be, I is still 0, whereas j has changed from 0 to 1. Now it will be assigned to a of 0 comma 1 plus b of 0 comma 1, right? A of 0 1, b of 0 1, both will be added and it will be stored in c of 0 1. Again j will be incremented. J becomes from 1 to 2. 2 is compared with 3, it is still less than 3, so it will perform again c of ij. Now here I is still 0, j has increased from 1 to 2, so the value will be assigned as a of 0 2 plus b of 0 2. Right. Now again j will be incremented, so 2 will become now 3. Is 3 less than 3? No. So it will come out of the loop. Now at this time I will get incremented. I was 0. I will get incremented. So from 1 now, from 0 now it becomes 1. Right. So again it will enter the inner for loop. Inner for loop still starts with j is equal to 0. Is j less than 3 is being checked each time. Now this time c of 1 0 will be assigned the value of a of 1 0 plus b of 1 0. Right? Now again j will be incremented. Each time j goes on incrementing. For each iteration the value of j changes, but the value of I is still the same till the inner for loop comes out. So for the next iteration, c of 1 1 is assigned the value of a of 1 1 plus b of 1 1. Right? J is again incremented. So here j was 0. From 0 it has become 0 to 1. Now it becomes 2. 2 is still less than 3. So c of 1 2 is assigned value a of 1 2 plus b of 1 2. Right. Now again j gets incremented. Now j becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. This is false. So it will come out of the loop. Now I, which was equal to 1, will now get incremented to 2. So is 2 less than 2? No. So it will come out of the loop. So by this time all the values of the matrix are added. All the matrix value of matrix A are added with matrix B. Now once addition is performed, now we are supposed to print the result. So to print the result, we are going to write printf result matrix for I is equal to 0, I less than m up to I plus plus, and inner for loop will have for j is equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. So we are going to print here the content of C, right? So once all the values are printed, we say get ch and come out of the loop. So at the end, you will be able to see the answer as result matrix. Result matrix will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Hope you understood how to perform addition of two matrices. Thank you.